Hello.
Hi, everybody.
How's it going?
You doing good?
Yeah. Are you breathing?
We don't know. It's been so long.
I don't know. You're probably all dead. Fuck.
Damn it. Why does this keep happening?
I don't know, man. They're all dropping like flies. It's probably because of our podcast.
Yeah, probably.
This, and they're like, haha, it's so funny. Dead.
Death.
God.
Welcome to a Hot Takes episode of What's the Diff, where we bring a few topics and let loose our opinions when we are down a man. I'm Pants Full of Ants, Josh. With me today is the colony without a lobotomy, Coley.
He has ants. Can confirm he's got ants in his pants because he has pizza pants. You know, and ants like scraps of food and stuff. So he's got ants. They're in his pizza pants. Ants in the pizza pants.
Yeah, pizza pants.
And I have had a lobotomy, actually. It didn't work. Yeah.
Do the ice pick through the eye or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And they're like, oh, this will work. This will scramble his brain. And then they're like, nothing's in there.
Yeah, he's just like, he starts like swirling it around, just like, I'm just hitting bone.
Yeah, like it's all bone. I'm like, haha, because I've trained my body to move my brain to a separate place in my body that is secret.
You'll never know.
Ow. As I just hit my head on the wall.
But it didn't hurt because his brain was in a different place.
Yeah, exactly. Haha. No, I still have nerve endings.
Have an opinion on something we've already discussed? Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at what'sthediff.net. Leave us a text or a voicemail at 802-884-3553. Bitch.
Oh, I was going to see how long. I was going to wait. And then just, if you're looking at me like, are you going to say it? Are you going to? And then I would have said bitch. But, never mind.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I don't like dead air.
Yeah, I know. I was thinking that when I was sitting there. I was like, this isn't really funny because nobody knows that I'm waiting to say it. This is just nothing happening. So, all right, never mind. I thought it would be funny, but never mind.
It's a good bit, but
it's a good idea.
Maybe not for audio and visual podcast.
Visual. Yeah, we're on visual.
But yeah, you can send us a voice clip. You can also send a voice clip at hellowhat'sthediff@gmail.com. And you know what? If you want to help us, you could join our Patreon and support us today.
Bitch.
Money, please.
Yeah.
You know what? We hit a milestone recently. We
ran a mile?
Yeah.
How?
I mean, I did.
Oh.
I ran a couple miles for us.
I can't turn my head, otherwise my headphones get all weird.
That's okay.
I'm stuck.
Stop trying. Stop trying.
I'm stuck.
But the milestone, we hit 100 subscribers on YouTube.
I was going to do spit take into the microphone.
I know. I thought so too. I was just like,
wow. We have 100 people.
yeah, 100 people. Thanks.
Wow.
Thanks for subscribing and listening.
That's cool.
Getting us out there. It's
You know a lot about us now. That's odd to think about.
helps us on the algorithm. Yeah, I think I looked up and we have 77 episodes out.
Sins a bitch. That's a lot.
Yeah,
That's more than 76.
that is true. I do need to look at the count because I'm the only one that hasn't missed an episode. But you and Keenan keep kind of flipping off between who's dead and who's not.
Flip off.
Flip off.
Yeah.
Double back flip.
Double backflip. Yeah. That's wow. It's a lot of us on the internet.
Yeah.
That's weird. All right. I'm not going to think about it like that.
People are noticing you.
Notice me, senpai. Please don't.
You know what? I want to start. I'll do it. I'm starting.
Well, I was going to say that I want you to start, so.
Okay. It's fine. It's whatever.
So, fine. All right, so my first hot topic.
My first hot take. Brand merch is the stupidest thing and just a waste.
What do you mean by
So-
brand merch?
So
For people that don't know.
brands
is me.
like like a store or something, they'll have clothing that has their like store name or like the company name on it or something, and they'll sell it or just give it out for free to people as like kind of like free advertising.
Yeah.
And I think it's the stupidest thing.
Are you saying because you got the Go Puff hat?
Yes. So
'Kay.
this last Sunday, I was hanging out with the boys. We were doing
Sunday.
Magic the Gathering draft.
we were actually playing Magic the Gathering. I wasn't here. I don't know how to play, so I'm not a fucking nerd.
No.
Sorry, guys. That was mean.
That was really mean.
Yeah, I'm sorry. You're not
They're-
nerds.
They're nice people.
I know. They're sweet.
So,
They all have peanut butter houses.
we asked one of our buddies to get us some soju, but he was too busy feeding deer before he left, and so he didn't have enough time.
What?
Yeah,
Is this Austin?
no,
Surprising. Is this
No.
Kyle?
no. This is our buddy Noah.
Not surprising, actually. Not surprising at all. Noah, that checks out.
Yeah, that tracks.
That checks out.
Like when he said that, I was like, okay, yeah, no, that's fair.
Gotta feed deer. Like, yep.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, sorry, I was feeding deer.
I love that about you, Noah. That's great.
That is so great, Noah. Like that, and that's honestly the best excuse that I've heard someone for being late. Like usually it's just like, oh, sorry, I lost track of time, or like, oh, I was doing an errand and I ran late. It's like,
Yeah.
no, I was sorry. There were some deer in my yard, and I just started feeding them, and I lost track of time.
That's so wholesome. I'm gonna take that.
Use that as an excuse.
Sir, you're late to your court date. I was feeding deer. I'll allow it.
Oh my gosh. Sidebar. That reminds me of this. Like these nice fart.
That
these,
was
like,
not a fart. That was the chair.
Uh-huh.
I'll claim, dude. Fuck, you know me. I'll claim it if I fart.
All right, sidebar to your fart,
Yeah.
or the chair fart.
Yep.
There's like these like golden reactions or something. I forget what people are calling it. But basically, it's like something that you can say that will almost always get like a laugh or something out of someone.
Was this like a TikTok thing?
I mean, I've been seeing it on TikTok, and but
Okay.
like I think someone also sent it to me like a reel or something, or like I also saw it on Instagram reel. But it's
all the same.
It's all the same.
Yeah.
And it's like these phrases that you just like, you know, someone's just like, oh, I don't think I can do this. And you just like say, well, not with that attitude.
That's a good one. I like that.
Yeah. Or,
Not with that kind of attitude. One of my favorites is, like if somebody's being kind of pushy and weird, but it's like not aggressive, you just say, "Don't look at me" in that tone of voice, and it stops them being like angry because they're like, "Wait, hold on, what?"
uh-huh.
Yeah, makes them think. I like saying silly things.
I mean, the one that I say that isn't like a normal one is just like, oh, I can't read. If they ask me
Yep.
to do something, oh, I can't do that. I can't read.
Oh, yeah, I can't read.
But there was one that someone said that was really good, where someone's trying to like offer you something, like you know, like an alcoholic beverage or like weed or
Yeah.
like a baguette, and you're just like,
Okay.
you're like, oh no, thanks, I'm a good Christian,
Oh, I like that one.
right? Just like someone's just like, hey, would you like some coffee? Oh, no, thank you, I'm a good Christian.
I'm a good Christian.
Because they're like, wait,
Okay. What the hell does that have? Do you want this? Or?
hey, do you need to use the bathroom? No, thanks.
No. I'm a good Christian. What?
But yeah, that just reminded me that like, oh, sorry, I'm late. I was feeding deer.
Oh yeah, sorry, I forgot. There's one that this makes me think of from one of the an older movie called Captain Ron, with Kurt Russell, Martin Short. It's a great movie. It was like one of our family movies we watched. It's not a family movie, but it's so good. Oh my god, I fucking love Captain Ron. Kurt Russell is Captain Ron. He just plays this like dipshit kind of like surfer dude who sails this boat for this family of rich people. Anyway, so he claims he's like, oh god damn it, I broke my leg. Yeah, oh fuck, the thing's broken. And so he has to like sit this whole thing out, and then it's a like a conflict, and the conflict is resolved, and everybody goes down to see in the boat. They go to see Captain Ron and tell him like, hey, we did it, and he's like, yeah, like jumping up and dancing around. Everybody's looking at him, and they're like, is your leg okay? And he's like, oh well, yeah, you know, it feels okay now. You know, of course, I believe in Jesus, so. He said, I've always been a quick healer. Of course, I believe in Jesus. So, and I love using that one. They get hurt and like, no, I'm all right. You know,
I'm a quick healer.
I'm a quick healer. Of course, I believe in Jesus. It's one of my favorite lines.
Oh, that is so good.
Yeah.
Okay, so back to where I was mad about. Yeah. So playing Magic the Gathering, doing a draft. So it's gonna be like a long day for it. And we asked no one to grab soju because that's now kind of like our tradition. Which I don't know why every single thing I do has now become like a soju tradition. Like Korean barbecue, soju. That makes sense.
That one checks out.
Blood on the Clock Tower.
Soju.
soju. I mean, I guess camaraderie, like Magic the Gathering, soju.
Yeah.
At this point, when do I just admit that like I have some alcoholic tendencies?
No, you just like to party.
That's it. That's it.
Yeah, you just like to fucking party.
I like to party and drink the go-go juice.
Yeah. I mean, it's alcohol juice.
Yeah, it's 12%.
Yeah.
It's barely a wine.
Not a lot. I mean, it gets me fucked, but.
Oh yeah, once you're like 3 shots in, then you're like, ooh,
I'm like, oh god. It's nice though.
it's
Like
so nice.
grape. Shout out to grape.
Just grape in general.
Yep. Grape flavoring. It's good.
It's really good.
Shout it out. Okay, so are you saying like say like the something that comes to mind about your brand thing is like Gap. Like Gap has clothing, but they also just like sell shirts that say Gap on them.
Yeah, and it's like with Gap basically. Like
Yeah.
that one I hate even more is when they're selling it with the brand name on it, which I mean like I don't know, clothing brands is a little bit different, and that's not what I'm really getting at, I guess, because like I mean look at like Nike, because like or like Louis Vuitton or something, like that's like a status symbol in a way. And I don't
you,
really
you
I,
look stupid if you wear that stuff, by the way.
I do not like that.
Yeah.
I don't like it one bit. I mean, I say that as I'm wearing a Disneyland shirt.
Yeah, but
Luckily-
Disneyland's fucking awesome.
but
I don't have any brands on. I'm brand free, baby.
I'm trying to look. I don't see it.
Brand free.
But yeah, so order GoPuff and it gets delivered, and inside the bag with all the soju is just a GoPuff hat. It just says GoPuff on it, black hat.
That's fucking weird.
Like, do you really want me to just like, oh hey, yeah, they gave me a free hat? Like, no, I'm not gonna. I don't. You know what? I wore the hat because of two things. One, and I think the last episode I talked about how I don't like hats on me, and so I was just like, let me try it out. I looked in the mirror, hated it. Two,
Yeah, you're
I
not a
just-
hat guy.
I'm not a hat guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Keenan, if you're listening, not a hat guy. Except for I was told there is one hat that I do wear, and that's my hat when it's like really sunny and it has like the white brim around it.
Yeah, like sun hat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's like the one hat that I wear.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like that's a utility hat. That's different.
Yeah.
it's like saying, oh yeah, you wear hats because you go on construction sites and have to wear a hard hat.
Yeah. That
It's
makes sense.
That's OSHA certified.
Yeah, we go outside. You don't want to burn your face off because we're super white and live in Washington.
Yeah, that's skincare
So-
girly certified.
That's right. What? Skin care girly?
Certified.
Skincare girly. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't. I didn't.
Girlies
Get,
that love skincare.
I was like, what the hell's a girly?
Certified. Oh, girly?
Grilly is what I thought you said.
Grilly. Well, I mean, I might have said it. I'm really good at not enunciating or saying words right.
Yeah, that's all good. It's just speaking.
Yeah, I'm just a good Christian.
Yeah, but you get you get the point across, though. You know, if you get the point across, that's communication.
Mhm.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So I think it's a success, and you're. I tried.
But I think that's my problem is I don't get the point across, and then they're like, "Huh?" And I'm like, "Hold on, let me slow me down so I can say it right."
Let me start back. All right, 1994. I was born.
1994, I wasn't even a thought, kinda.
Yeah, I was born.
Yeah, you're 94.
I was born. At
Actually, no,
age-
94. I was a thought in a way.
Age 6. I was born without a face. It's one of my favorite quotes.
From what?
People who know.
Okay.
I hate that. If you know, you know. It's like, yes, I know. That's how knowing works. God damn it. No, it's from Game Grumps. Anybody who watches Game Grumps?
I
Yeah.
don't watch YouTube, except for I did just recently watch a 5.5 hour long YouTube video over like 3 days.
What? Of what? Of what?
This guy playing all of the playable Final Fantasy games and then ranking them, and there was like 64.
Damn. That's a lot of
And you know what he said the
time.
number one was?
Your favorite?
My favorite, Final Fantasy X. Yep.
I figured.
So if you're listening and you love me, play Final Fantasy X.
Fafa 10?
Back to the brand merch.
Yeah.
So it's like, you're buying something, right? And they
Yes.
just like give it to you, or like you. The biggest like one is if you're like at some kind of event, like in town, we have this thing called the Ski to Sea, which is basically a relay race, which has like 7 different events with it, and they start at the mountain and they pass the baton timer chip all the way down to the sea, and then they end in a part of our town, and it's this big celebration. And you can walk around and they're like, oh, hey, here's like a free tote bag. And it just has like their brand on it. And it's like, oh, yeah, here's a free shirt. And it just has their brand on it.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't need like your pest control company shirt. Like, that should be like for your employees to identify themselves. Like, hey, I work at this pest control company.
Yeah. I kind of want a pest control company shirt. That'd be kind of cool.
Okay, well, hey, next time the pest control people come out, I'll ask them.
All right. No, I get what you're saying though.
Can I have your shirt?
Yeah, hi, can I have your shirt? And they're like, what? Do you even live here? No, I'm in the backyard. Okay. I know what you mean by like the ski to see. I do like the free like things like cups and shit.
So yeah, the more usable things,
Yeah.
like a glass cup. I don't really like the plastic water bottles. I'm like,
I'm not a fan of those really. either.
Like if it's a good sized tote bag, I'm here for it. If
Yeah.
it's like a small one, I'm like, might just make this bigger.
Yeah. I don't like the ones that don't have a bottom. You know what I mean? Like there's no, like a grocery bag has kind of a flattish bottom.
Yeah.
So you can put a bunch of shit in there, but they give you the tote bag that's just like a V.
Oh.
It's like sick. I can put a magazine in here, but nobody reads a magazine anymore. So
Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I think my dentist office has it, but my dentist office also treats a lot of old people,
yeah,
so that's kind of their thing.
they have magazine.
They have multiple, but you can only take one.
You can take one?
Well, I mean, if you have that tote bag, what are they gonna do? Hey, put that back.
True.
Put our Reader's Digest from 2017 back.
Fuck no, this highlights is mine.
No, it's the September edition.
I used to love highlights. So sick. Dopest magazine.
I don't think I've ever.
You've never read Highlights?
No.
Highlights magazine?
Is it just highlighting like some cool stuff that's
no, it
happened
was
lately?
like a kids
or?
magazine.
Oh.
Like it had a bunch of cool shit in it.
No, the only magazine I really read was like Nintendo Power.
Oh, yeah. No, I only ever read Highlights at my doctor's office.
Oh, I never at the doctor's office. I was playing with the toys.
Oh. Yeah, see, I was too cool for that.
Yeah.
I was like, I read. I couldn't read. I looked at pictures. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know really much else to say on this whole brand thing. I think it's stupid. Why'd you give me a hat? I don't need a hat. I don't need a hat. I don't need a
Yeah.
hat.
I don't get
I am a good Christian. I don't need a hat.
exactly. I do not get why you got the GoPuff hat. Like that doesn't it doesn't make sense to me.
Like, I feel like it was supposed to be for my delivery driver or something. Just like, hey, here you go. Now wear this when you go out and show off.
Yeah, like what dude, although you could probably get into some weird places if you just put the GoPuff hat on and carry around a bag of something. Just like delivery guy. All right.
Usually they're picking something up, but I could go into Bevmo and probably like grab something and be like, hey, I'm here for an order.
Yeah.
I mean, they probably have a process that's not like
They're
Chipotle.
probably like, what's the name?
Yeah, they're like, can you show me the code? And it's
Oh,
like,
yeah.
no.
I left my phone in the car. Sorry. Yeah, no, fuck Chipotle. You just like literally walk up and grab whatever bag.
Yeah, and they're like, thank you.
You could grab them all.
Yeah, you're like multi-order, crazy.
Yeah, they're like, okay. And then people just come in and are like, where the fuck is my food? Don't ever change that, please, Chipotle.
Well, I mean,
hack.
they just give less proportions to make it worth it.
Yeah.
Portions, people.
Whoa, that was a big one. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I get it. I do not understand why you got the hat. Like, what do you need to market? You're already buying things on GoPuff.
Yeah, you already got me.
You already got it. I just put an ad on my phone. That's what everybody else does. Still hate those, but I don't need a hat that says GoPuff on it.
Mm-hmm.
Because now it's just like, oh, you vape? Question mark? Is that what your hat is for? No, it's for a delivery service that I don't work for. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Alrighty then. Yeah. Okay. Weird.
Yeah.
Fucking weird.
Yeah. What do you got?
I I think that my my hot take is that potato is the best food of all time. It's the top tier food.
I couldn't agree more, but I want to hear why you think so.
Okay. First of all, potatoes were the first food grown in space. 1995. NASA, University of Wisconsin, created a system to grow potatoes aboard the Space Shuttle Columbia. It exploded, but that's not the point. Wait, no, was it Columbia or the Challenger?
Challenger exploded.
Challenger exploded. Okay, never mind. So we got potatoes.
That don't explode.
Exactly. Yeah. They have more potassium in them than bananas. A medium potato with the skin on has about 900 milligrams of potassium, more than a banana, which is only around 420.
Damn, that's like double.
Yeah. Yeah. A potato.
I will say that potato feels a lot more than a banana, so that makes sense.
Potato is,
It's dense.
Potato is more than banana.
Yeah, banana's very airy.
Yeah. It's creamy.
Yeah, it's very creamy.
Potato not creamy until you mash it and add cream. Potatoes are 80% water. So if you bite into one, you're mostly biting into water. It's just very dense and starchy water, but
Yeah, you get
80%
hydrated.
water. You can't hydrate yourself. You can use them to generate electricity. You can make a fucking potato battery. They are the most satiating food of all. Out of all the other foods, they're the highest satiatingly. I don't know how they measure it, but it is like, I forget the.
I don't know, the satiation index or
Yeah.
something. But yeah, they're like top tier.
They're top tier by far too. Like,
Yeah.
they're the best.
Like, if you're trying to lose weight, people,
Potato.
fuck the rice, potato.
And if you want baked potatoes, russets are the best. If you want good mashed potatoes, golden potatoes are the best for that. If you want good like roasted potatoes, red potatoes are the best for that. There
I
you
have
go.
seen where people will boil like a golden, like a small golden.
Yeah.
And then they'll put it on a baking sheet and then just get like a glass cup and then just like smash it down.
Yeah.
Put some oil and salt on it.
And
And
you
then,
crisp it up.
Yeah.
I like doing that with the little guys or like
Yeah,
fingerling potatoes. That's good to do it with little fingerling
Yeah.
potatoes. Yeah, potatoes, man, they're fucking so good. Think about it too. Like, if you eat a thing of potato, you go out and you're having dinner and you get a thing of potatoes. Like, I always eat my vegetables first because I know, like, you know, if I get like asparagus or whatever, asparagus, potato, mashed potatoes, and steak, or
Yeah.
that, let's just say that's my dinner. It's not, but let's say it is. I'm gonna eat the vegetables first, the steak, and then end with the mashed potatoes. Because if I eat the mashed potatoes first, I got no room for the other stuff. I'm done. I'm like, this is so fucking filling. Yeah, and they're good. They're good for you. I think they're best. I dare you to come up or find a food that is better than potato.
Yeah.
You can make alcohol out of potato.
You can.
You can make bread out of potato.
You can.
Two things I don't indulge in, but you can do it. You can make a battery, like I said. You can do it.
There was that scientist that also survived off of potatoes for like 60 days.
Yeah, potato.
Like, it wasn't healthy, but
No, but they're pretty nutritionally sound. They're like, obviously, you know, you should have.
yeah, you're missing some stuff.
Let's see. I mean, what is the? How do I ask this? What is the nutritional value of one potato?
Yeah.
What is?
You see, here we like to check Google or check ChatGPT. We check stuff with stuff so that we can be a little bit more inaccurate.
A little bit more inaccurate. I like that.
Oh, he's reading. Yeah, he's reading. Yeah, he's reading so hard.
So there's like 110 calories in one medium russet potato. So it's 150 grams of a potato. 110 calories. 26 grams of carbohydrates, a gram of sugar, about a gram of sugar, about a gram of 2 grams of fiber, about 3 grams of protein, no fat, no saturated fat, 620 milligrams, about, changing here and there, of potassium. About 27 milligrams of vitamin C. You got vitamin B6. You got iron, magnesium, sodium, cholesterol, none. No fat, no cholesterol, no sodium. It's good for you. High in potassium, like I said, better than a banana. Good source of vitamin C and B6. Naturally gluten-free. Hey. Mostly carbs, but complex starch, not sugar. So it's good. It's good for you. Yeah, they helped at potatoes and oranges and like lemons and limes and shit helped end scurvy for pirates. So potato is top tier. Nothing better than potato.
Yeah, helped out with a famine.
Yeah, they're not originally from Ireland either. People are like, oh, Irish potatoes, fiddly-dee. They're not. They're from South America.
Zimbabwe.
That's not South America. That's another continent, but okay.
Which one?
Africa.
Oh.
Did you not know Zimbabwe is in Africa?
I don't know my states, okay?
Zimbabwe, where was that? Ohio.
The capital of Ohio
is Zimbabwe. In Africa, you mean? Yeah, it's...
Yeah.
Yeah, we own Africa. Like, what? Ohio, what? And people in Africa are like, yeah, we just own Ohio, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know how it works. It's really weird.
It's kind of weird. You need a passport to go to Ohio. All right. That's it.
All right.
Potato is best.
Potato is the best. Yeah, I have nothing. I can't agree more. It's so good. Yeah. Highest praise to the potato.
I like potato. I ate a potato for dinner.
Nice.
Yeah, I had mashed potato.
That sounds so good.
Yeah. There it is.
Oh, found it. So my hot take. We should already have a way for our ID to be tied to our phone. Big yawn there.
That was big, yeah.
Yeah. I was crying.
I don't know. I when you first told me about this, I agreed. But now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know. But we have everything else on our phone. So why not? Yeah, why not our ID?
Yeah. And so I think the first thing that people would say is kind of like identity theft in a way. Like if someone takes your phone, they can take like your ID then as well. Which it's like, I don't know, if they're already taking your phone, they might be taking like your wallet that's with it or something.
Yeah,
or your purse.
They already have your stuff.
Yeah. So like there's that, which I mean, you could have some kind of security factor. Like, I mean, for example, Face ID, that's a fairly safe security. I mean, even like a good PIN is going to like protect you.
1111. Solid. Nobody ever guesses it.
They can't.
They go 0000.
And they're like, damn, okay, I'll try something else.
Son of a bitch. 6969.
So, that I think that's a major concern, especially with like ways that people can like connect to phones these days. Like,
yeah,
I mean, there's all those people that like put their credit cards in those like basically like aluminum little sheets so that people can't like RFID like their stuff.
Yeah. My wallet is RFID proof.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So I can see why people wouldn't want it, but it's like at this point we have already given up so much to just like random companies and stuff. It'd just be so nice like if I go to a bar and they're like, here, let me check your ID, and I just like open my phone and then they just like scan the back and it's like, all right, cool. Yeah, what do you want?
Yeah, I kind of wish they had that too. It'd be nice. Because then you could... So if you go to buy alcohol or something, they're like, oh, I have to check your ID. It's just some person looks at it and is like, sure.
Yeah.
Like if you actually had to pull up your ID and then scan it to buy the alcohol, like, you know what I mean? If you're on self-checkout or something.
Yeah.
It's like you scan and it's just like yes or no.
Yeah.
Then it
Which like that's also the thing is like whenever they're in a situation that the ID is going to be scanned no matter what, just scan my fucking ID.
Yeah.
You don't need to look at it. You can just scan it and it'll tell you if it's real or not.
Scan it.
Just scan it. Beep. boop, dum.
Boop, boop. Yeah, I have my all my cards on my phone.
Yeah, and that's like another thing is like you could like scan your ID and pay for it at the same time.
Yeah, I do really. I like having my cards. Oh, it's my dog. I like having all my cards on my phone. I didn't think I would, and so I waited to like utilize that thing. But oh my god, it's so handy. So I'm like, my phone's always on me. I always have my phone.
Yeah.
So, and I have it on my. I can pay with my watch and shit too,
Yeah.
which is fucking crazy. Pay with something with my watch the other day, and the lady was like, "Whoa!" I'm like, it's not new.
You're like, this has been around for like 4 years.
Yeah, like I'm not cool. I felt cool.
She probably thought you were cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm just, it's like, it's 2025. We keep talking about all this. Like, I mean, like, I think the main reason why I'm saying this is because like there was this guy who went to China and they have so much of their stuff integrated together, which I will say that I'm not a huge proponent of what China is doing, but the integration that they have is so wild. So they have WeChat basically is like tied to everything. And so you can have WeChat that's tied to your ID, that's also tied to like your credit card and stuff. And so you can go to a store,
I've never
like
heard of this.
scan a code on your WeChat, and then you put your palm up to this camera, and then the camera will analyze your palm, remember it, attach it to your credit card and stuff. And now whenever you go to a store, you don't have to have your phone on you or anything. You just put your palm to it and it pays.
What? That's crazy.
Yeah.
I think isn't Amazon doing that, or they tried to?
I think they do have that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were Palm Pay.
Like a Palm Pay read in the grocery store that they own.
Here's
Whole
what you do.
Foods.
This is probably illegal, but you know what's not illegal? Take your card, your debit card. It's got one of those. It's one of those like tap things. You know what I mean? You take it, you put it in some sort of acid that melts the plastic and leaves the metal band scanny thing, and then you know, you turn that into like a ring, or weave it into your hat. Something. So all you have to do is like.
Yeah, I did see somewhere because like a lot of the videos that first came out with that, like people like put like just like the little chip thing on the ring. I didn't realize that there's actually like some kind of wire that's also connected to it that's like throughout your card that you need to like
goes around the perimeter.
Yeah.
It's like an antenna essentially.
Yeah, and so like you need that as well. So like all the ones it's like we did that. Oh, it's so cool, but it's fake. So it's like you need to add that antenna basically.
Yeah, which that's I've seen like people integrate it, the chip, and then like kind of do the winding around, and it's like an acrylic ring. They're just like. Doot. I saw another one. The guy put it in his hat, or was it? It might have been a turban. And he like took the scanner thing and like put it to his head like he was praying, and then put it down. And the guy was like, "What the fuck?"
Oh yeah, because he had his turban and he put his card just in there.
Yeah,
and like hit it, and
like,
yeah,
doot, doot, like you're praying. Like
yeah, he's like, "What?" And then he I think he like picked up and like tried it too. And it's just like,
how the fuck? That's pretty sweet.
So
It'd be cool.
I think it'd be pretty rad because then it's like at that point you don't really need your wallet.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's like the two major things for most activities that I need a wallet for is my ID and my credit card. And if they're both on my phone, I could probably leave my wallet. Unless if I'm going somewhere specific that like there's other things that I mean that's the whole thing. It's like just keep adding stuff. Like because so many things is also connected to your phone number.
Yeah.
Like you go to you go to the movies, rewards program. It used to be a card that you swipe. Now it's your number.
Yep.
You know,
Yep.
you go to the grocery store, enter your number.
It's
Now
all
you get
number.
reward points.
Everything's your phone.
Yeah.
Right. So yeah, why haven't they done that?
I mean, slowly but surely. Like,
Interesting.
there is the transition of trying to go from passwords to like these like passkey things, which I don't know much about them, but it's just a way that like the system can authenticate you in some way.
Passkey.
Which I think you might need to use like an authenticator or something on your phone to like be like, yep, I'm trying to log in. And so it's like another way to like add a level of security.
Oh, yeah. Like if you sign into Google has that.
Yeah.
Like
so,
if you're trying to sign in something, it's like open another device that you have, and it's like, hey, are you trying to sign in on whatever the device is? And you're like, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, okay. So like, yeah, Google, like Verizon, Apple,
yeah.
everybody's starting to do that.
I think Samsung is also starting to do that,
Mhm.
but I think read somewhere that their kind of like architecture for it's like a little bit different, and people don't like it as much.
Yeah, I didn't. Yeah, I could say that. I didn't really like Samsung stuff.
Yeah, fuck Samsung. If you're gonna have Android, Google
Honestly, yeah, it's better.
is better.
But I'm full Apple man now. I really like my phone.
Nice.
I'm very happy with my phone.
I'm glad you like it.
It's so easy. It's crazy that like it does exactly what I want it to, which is not very much stuff. Like my Samsung was so overcomplicated that like yes, I had all this freedom, but I was also like when I don't want all that freedom, I just want to be able to use my phone super simply. And my iPhone is that to a T. There is some customization, but it's like I can just fucking use my phone. And it's so good. I love
Yeah,
it.
connectivity of Apple is a marvel
It's
for sure.
crazy. It's fucking crazy. So good, dude.
Yeah. What do you got for a hot take?
I think if you when you want him to and then you want to do so much that you do whatever you wanted or whatever that kid says.
You're a pony.
That guy, yeah.
Oh, the other one.
Riz, the kid, yeah.
Yeah, it's like dreaming about something.
You want he says you wanted him to do you so bad you'd do anything.
Yeah.
It's like the last part and you're like, wait a minute.
And you're like, hold on.
Hold on, kid. I know you didn't mean that, but all right. So say you have house cleaners.
Okay.
A lot of people have house cleaners. I get it. Like you're busy. You just gotta get a house cleaner, clean your house, and then you come home and you're like, hey, it's clean.
Yeah.
My hot take is you should tidy up before they get there. Because and not like deep clean, but like, clean some of the shit up. Because that's what I would want a cleaner to do is the deep cleaning part. That's what I would hire somebody to do. I wouldn't hire somebody to like fold my blankets, and like put them on the couch. Like that's obviously not all they do, but like I would hire them to do the deeper cleanings.
Yeah, I would say as long as they have the room to like do the deeper cleaning that's needed, that's what I would be going for. But
Yeah.
there's like some things that a cleaner I feel like could be okay. I don't know, like some bathroom stuff. Like I probably don't need to take out the bathroom trash. They can probably do that for me pretty easily.
Depending on how big your garbage thing is, yeah.
How big is the garbage in your bathroom?
Mine is an endless hole. I swear to God, there's a black hole in it. I keep just shoving shit into it, and it never gets full.
Because mine's like a little like 3 liter, and it gets filled up like every couple of weeks.
I probably have 1.5 billion Q-tips in there. It's great. I love that little thing. Yeah. No,
Yeah.
I just think like pick up your stuff, move your shit out of the way. If you are looking to get that, like I want somebody to clean in the furniture, or like just vacuum. Like pick your shit up, move it out of the way. If you have an ottoman or something for a chair, like flip the ottoman into the chair.
Yeah.
So that they can just vacuum and get done. Like I would want to make it easier for them to clean. So A, it's easier. B, they have time to clean more. Oops, I just hit the microphone. You probably heard that.
He hit the audience.
Yeah. Yeah, I would just want, or if I have, windows, and you got to clean all the little windowsills. I like, if you have plants or something, like move the plants somewhere else.
Yeah.
Move them so that they can get in there and clean. They don't have to put anything back. Like, that's fine. I would rather organize the way I want to, but for the deep cleaning part, I think you should tidy up before they get there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's totally fair.
That's what I want.
Yeah.
Although I don't agree with you on the bathroom trash part, which is fine.
No, it's not. Why don't you agree with me?
Well, because I've never taken mine out, but if you had a cleaner, like I wouldn't mind taking out my trash is what I mean.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't have a cleaner, so I don't mind taking my trash out because I just do it. But
Yeah.
you know, if I had a cleaner and they're in there, and one of the things they do is take out my trash, like I want to be pleasantly surprised.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, I would actually be I'd probably be a little ticked off if I go in there and they did all this cleaning, and I see a filled trash can or a half-filled trash can full of stuff. I mean, like if it's like barely filled, that makes sense. Leave it.
If they added to it, like if they were using wipes or something and they added to the trash, then I would be upset that they didn't take it out. So I'm like, you touched it last. You take it out. But yeah, if it's half or there's a couple things in there, like I don't know. I don't care if you don't take out the trash. Like it's fine. I'll do the trash. That's not a big deal. I would just want it to be. I want the deeper cleaning to be handled. Like,
yeah.
Clean around the toilets, clean inside, like clean all the shit like around the sinks and stuff, like get in all the crevices, be like detailed. The bigger shit, it doesn't matter. And I think if they miss that or something, like it's whatever. It's not a big deal. I'm not gonna fire them. That's what I'm saying.
That's totally true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or if they're cleaning in my room, like, and I have trash in there, I'm like, just leave it in a little wastebasket. It's fine. I'll take it out.
Yeah, as long as it's getting put into a place.
Yeah. Yeah. If they use a couple rags or something and they put them in the trash and it's not full, I don't care.
Yeah, and I don't want you to be taking out the trash if there's just a little bit in there.
Yeah, don't do it. It's a waste.
It's a waste of waste.
It's a waste. I do try to add my trash to another bag of trash. So I'm not like, I don't take out like the kitchen trash and then separately do my garbage in my bathroom, which I never take out. But I always try to add them together. Or if I'm doing like the trash in my room, I'll add the bathroom trash to that and then add that to the kitchen trash and then take it all out.
So now when you say add, is it still in the bag or do you dump your bag of trash that you had into the kitchen?
It depends on how much is there.
Depends on how much is there.
Yeah. If there's not very much, like my little bathroom wastebasket thing, I'll just dump that into whatever bag I have. I'm not going to get a separate bag for that, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, because I mean, the only time that I'm taking trash out of my bathroom or something is when it's full. And if I do that, depending on the kitchen one, if it's not full, then I might like if it's almost full and I can toss like a bag in to make it full, then I'll take that out and then put it.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yep.
Yeah, but like I'm never dumping it out.
I don't have a bag in my little trash bin anyway,
What?
so yeah, it's just a little bucket.
Why?
Because it's small.
Protect your bucket.
No, it's fine.
Protect your bucket.
I don't put like soaking wet things in there. It's like tissues and shit.
Yeah, and your earwax.
Yeah, no, I'm super clean. There's nothing in there. It's just for satisfaction. I don't actually clean. I just itch my brain. It makes my ears sound funny. It's bouncing off my eardrum.
What?
That's probably why I'm deaf.
Yeah.
Tinnitus, baby.
Yeah, you should probably get one of those earwax candles.
I've tried those.
Yeah?
I've tried those. I've tried drops. I've tried like everything that people say you could use to clean your ears so that you hear better. And that shit doesn't work on me. So I'm like, sick. I'm going deaf.
Yeah, I mean, maybe go to the doctor and be like, hey, can you get all of it out?
Oh, yeah, there's nothing in there. They've looked. Yeah, there's nothing in there.
Yeah, I mean, I guess whenever I go to my asthma and allergy, they're always like looking at my ear and they're like, yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I got nothing in there.
Yeah, and I'm just generally going in deaf.
Huh?
What'd you say?
Huh? We're going to be, a couple years from now, like, people will have to play the podcast on, like, level 1 volume because we're just screaming. We can't hear shit anymore. Like,
We need a freaking amp for our headphones just so that we can hear each other.
yeah. And you can hear in our headphones in the microphone, like, the reverberation, so it just sounds like shit. And we're like, what? feedback and stuff. Yeah, I think you should tidy up a little bit. Make it easier for them to clean. Like I don't know.
Yeah. In general, I think when it comes to any kind of labor that's going on in your home, I think if you can make them a little bit easier, but like
Yeah,
not to the point that you're doing their job for them, but yeah, like if it's just like a little thing, like yeah, it's so easy to like you said, the ottoman or like the blankets. Blankets is a big one. Like
yeah,
if it was at our place, I would either put the blankets on the couch, or if they're also doing laundry, which I mean, I don't know. Like, I feel like you have to be pretty bougie to have a house cleaner come in and also do your laundry.
I
feel like it's
wouldn't do that.
much.
I'd be like, you don't have to touch my underwear. It's fine.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Right,
But
don't
if they
worry.
were, then I would put it in my laundry basket for them. But
Yeah,
I'm not that bougie.
yeah, we're not that bougie.
Not yet.
Well, we don't even have cleaners, so
yeah, not yet.
not yet. Yeah, I feel I feel the same way about after working in like the automobile why do I say fucking automobile? The auto industry. What, 1940s? Jesus.
Yeah, in the automobile
Working in
industry,
them
see?
automobiles, see?
I'm down in the Ford plant.
This one's got 1 horsepower. It's the fastest car out there. 2 miles an hour.
Anyway, we'd get people's cars that come in, and like at least doing body work, you'd have to like, take a door apart or something, and you'd open up the car, and there's just a bunch of shit in the car, and you're like, sick.
Oh
I have to
my
take
God.
all of this stuff
Yeah.
out, and then I can take your car apart. Like, just if you're gonna drop your car off somewhere and they're gonna do work in your car, clean out your fucking car.
Yeah,
Just
give
do
them
it.
Give them a clean workspace.
Just do it. Like, otherwise, I'm going through all your stuff. I'm gonna pick out what I like.
Yeah, and that's the thing is that sometimes they'll do like a check on purpose where they'll leave like $10 or something and be like, let's see if they're stealing stuff from us.
Yeah, and it's like no, because you're about to pay us like $1,500. So
Yeah.
why would we steal $10? Yeah, we've had a few cars where it's like I've thrown out trash for people. It's because it's so bad, and like we had one car. It was like full of cigarettes and like chew bottles and stuff, and put gloves on and like threw all that shit out, and then I hosed out the back of the car. So I was like, this is just fucking disgusting. Of course, I didn't get like hazard pay for that, which is fucking great. But take the stuff out of your car, please. If you're bringing it to a shop for them to work on it, they still have to get in and move it and like drive it around and stuff to make sure it works. Take the shit out of your car. Just do it. Just put your corn in the center console. That happened to me once.
Yeah. Someone had corn in the center console.
This kind of turned into a hot take, didn't it?
Yeah, I just wrote it.
Okay.
It's gonna be a future hot take because I am in full support of this. That your car shouldn't look like a dumpster on the inside.
I agree.
Just in general, it doesn't matter if someone's working on your car or anything. Like the worst thing is if you're like going in someone's car for the first time, they're like, "Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I haven't cleaned it in a while." And it's just like, in a while? Do you mean ever?
yeah, like
It's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, it's so messy."
What?
It's like, then fucking clean it. Oh my God.
Shout out to my friend Megan and the bananas that are in her car. I don't know why, but she hoards bananas in her car and they die, and that's it. I think she has a banana tree in her car.
Are you sure she's not the person from our math books? Megan walks into the store and buys 37 bananas
She
for
could be.
50 cents.
She could be. I've never asked her about that.
Actually, Megan, if you're getting bananas for 50 cents somewhere, let me know.
Yeah, let me know who your banana plug is.
Yeah.
Want some fucking bananas, dog.
I don't like that. Banana plug.
Banana plug. Do, 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 do. Banana plug. Do, 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 do. All right, that's just gonna be in my head forever. Sick.
So,
Yeah, it's just common fucking courtesy.
yeah.
If you're gonna drive people, like, hey, yeah, let's hop in my car. Like, I always try to get to the car before them to like clean shit up. If I maybe have a sweatshirt in this passenger seat or like a couple granola bars or something. Like, so I try to get in there and clean it before they get in. I smacked the mic again. God damn.
I was wondering. I like heard something in my ear, and I was like, "Was that my foot?"
No, it was me hitting the microphone for like
Yeah,
the
poor
fifth
bear.
time. Yeah.
Oh yeah, Keenan's not here.
Yeah, we don't have Keenan there. I moved the mic so that the bear can talk now.
Yeah, nice.
Yeah, it's just common fucking courtesy. Clean that shit up. And I always get to a point with my car where like I'll have stuff in there, and then I get in my car one day and I'm like, all right, I got to get all this stuff out. I got to clean everything. And so I clean it all so that I have like nothing in the seats and like
Mm-hmm.
put it all away. It's nice and tidy. That's just me being a neat freak though. Sometimes when I am a neat freak.
Yeah, I
But-
feel like in general my car's almost always clean.
I like it all to have a place.
Yeah, my stuff's placed isn't in my car; it's in my house.
Yeah,
So I have a dirty house.
that's fine. Got a clean car. Nothing wrong with that. Not my car though. I gotta wash it. Fuck thing. It's so dirty. Jesus. All right.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, we're off topic here.
Yeah.
Uh,
We're off the rails.
Yeah, but I think the rails is the end of the station.
Oh, is this our stop?
I think it is.
Okay. I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, I know. Just as you start talking, you're
just keep-
gabbing and yapping, and all of a sudden you're at the end
Yeah.
of the line.
Yeah. They didn't even take our tickets. That's crazy.
Oh my
I
god!
wonder if we can
that's
get a
good.
refund.
We should ask them.
Yeah.
Okay.
All
right, all
I
right.
didn't actually use my tickets, so and they're like, okay. Anyway, thanks for joining us on this. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, and thank you for listening to this episode of What's the Diff. Next week we'll be discussing cigars versus cigarettes,
Yeah, Shane.
centipedes versus millipedes.
Centipede. I don't know what noise they make.
Oh, I want to be like, and I want to be more like static. And guitar versus banjo.
You can continue this. Okay.
You see,
I wasn't going to stop.
the funny thing is that it could have been for guitar or banjo.
Yeah.
Have an opinion on something we've already discussed? Want to hear one of your topics debated? You can connect with us at what'sthediff.net. Leave us a text or a voicemail at 802.
Sorry, was it too early?
802-884-3553. Or send a voice clip to us at what'sthediff@gmail.com. Join our Patreon and support
Bitch.
us today.
Money, please.
And also, if you could, like us on Instagram,
Bitch.
like us on YouTube, really, really help us out with the algorithm because we want to be algorithmatized. We want more people to hear
Bitch.
our voices.
Bitch.
All right, he's on one.
Yeah. Now that word sounds odd. Like bitch.
Oh, you said it too
bitch,
many times.
Bitch, bitch.
Yeah.
It means nothing to me. All right, bye.
Bye.
Bitch.